Winter Deception. Written by Sally Jo Pitts. Narrated by Christa Delsorbo. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Matthew 6:19. Chapter 1. Private Investigator Robert Gray grabbed the crystal goblet that clipped the edge of the gold-rimmed plate before it toppled over. His heart pounded in the same way it might have if confronted by a knife-wielding criminal. Facing bad guys in bars, night spots, or parking lots was more his speed. Fancy luncheons in an antebellum dining room with vintage family crest china and an embossed menu card were foreign to him. He leaned forward in the dining chair, avoiding the carved ridges of the chair back designed for looks, not comfort. At the invitation of attorney Cameo Clark, seated to his left, he and his intern, Jane Carson, had arrived at Topazus, the Clark family plantation in South Carolina. The imposing manor stood as a bastion of old Southern charm at the end of a long drive lined with moss-laden oak trees. They were there to enjoy Christmas events while conducting research on the developer interested in buying the estate. Robert's law enforcement background triggered him to locate the windows and doors in the room for entry and exit. But he also spotted the crown molding, wainscoting, and decorative ceiling medallion above the chandelier that he wouldn't have noticed if it weren't for Jane. She had supplied live audiobook narration during the 9-hour drive from Mobile, Alabama. Topazus was built for Morgan Danford Clark and his wife, Martha Lee, in 1842. The name of the estate is derived from the rare red topaz Morgan mined in South America and had fashioned into a ring for his wife. Jane's love for history and research had provided him with a crash course on the story behind the plantation along with the surrounding region. No surprise that she was enthused about the trip. What did surprise him was that he enjoyed hearing the stories she shared, especially about the impact of the Civil War in the area and the use of Topazus as an infantry hospital. Now that they had arrived, he was ready to complete his assignment for Cameo. Running backgrounds and conducting interviews, Robert could handle. What he didn't feel comfortable with was this hoity-toity luncheon and the place setting that vexed him. According to the Topazus carte du jour, assorted garden greens with roasted carrots and lemon pepper dressing sat before him. Which fork should he use on the tangy-smelling mixture? And was the monogrammed cloth napkin in the golden ring for looks or use?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?